The Organized Labor in Katsina State has rejected attempts by the State House of Assembly to tamper or distort the earlier approved contributory pension scheme. The leadership of the Organized Labor in Katsina, through its secretary, Muntari Abdu Ruma, issued the warning at a press briefing held on Tuesday. The report.
The labor unions threaten to resort to other options that may negatively affect the state administration should the government go ahead to implement the federal government's pension scheme instead of the early approved one borrowed from Jigawa State. The immediate past administration of Aminu Bello Masari had already approved the agreed pension scheme between the government and the labor leaders, which was implemented by the Korada administration. The Organized Labor in Katsina is wondering why the state government want to revert to the federal government pension scheme without its consent, warning that the state civil servant will not take it lightly, promising to mobilize workforce against the move.
The entire labor workforce in Katsina State totally rejects the proposed bill and adopt the current ones that's been used since December last year. That is the one that is similar to that of Jigawa State, the one that's been assented by the previous government. That's the bill we know, and that's the bill we have affirmed today. We must also applaud and appreciate the government for introducing civil service payment scheme, which is a very good scheme that will have the civil servants to even prepare for their retirements, that will help civil servants to have food security so that their salaries will be saved. We must also commend the state government for giving us enough contributions and give us cooperations towards achieving the best in the movement of labor in Katsina State.
Earlier, the labor leaders gave credence to the late former President Muhammadu Buhari for his concern and efforts toward alleviating the suffering of Nigerians despite several challenges faced by his administration from 2015 to 2023. The Katsina Organized Labor prayed Allah to grant Jannatul Firdausi to the late former president. They also prayed for quick recovery for Governor Dikko Umar Radda, who recently had an accident along Katsina Daura Road, assuring that they will continue to explore legitimate means to stop the government from implementing the new federal government pension scheme.